And we are live. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all feeling well. Thank you to all of you who are tuning in live right here, right now, for a very, very interesting topic. And it is a warning, like it says in this live stream on the title right here, because it's something that we all need to know about. It's something that I've spoken about lightly and briefly, but not too much. And today we're going to be diving into it because awareness is our greatest weapon. And when we become aware of certain things, it makes it harder for individuals to be able to roll out certain plans and agendas. So, with that, first and foremost, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. The title of today's live stream is Warning, and it is a warning. This is what total surveillance looks like. It's all about CBDCs and the digital control grid. Before we dive in, while everybody starts tuning in and trickling in live again from all around the world, which we're going to get to all of you interactively in just a moment, I want to share a few things. Number one, today is my first day of the liver cleanse that I'm doing, the liver cleanse that's available on the Light System Marketplace. It's called the Marketplace. It's an incredible liver cleanse from Global Healing. It looks like this right over here for those of you who didn't get it yet. It's incredible. This is the liver health drops. This is the oxy powder, your olive oil, your Epsom salt, and your turmeric. And there's a whole guide in here that comes in this box that shows you exactly what to do over a period of 6 days. So if you are doing this with me, first of all, drop something in the comments. Let me know if you're going to be doing this with me. And if you have not yet gotten yours, you will soon. So please start. And if you have not yet bought one, you could do so at tlsmarketplace.shop. There's a link in the description below on that topic. You can also get your TLS supercharged bracelets, medallions, and so much more on that website. They help in incredible ways, elevating your frequency and helping you live a cleaner life. So make sure to check that out. One more thing on the topic of TLS, because it's super, super interesting and crazy in terms of what they're doing right now. They actually dropped a very, very funny ad that I spoke about today. But the reason why I'm talking about them is because number one, I have the Light System Cube here, the Light System Pyramid. It's not just a piece of art. I like to call it medicinal art because it has a function that helps your body heal itself in various different ways. The cool part is over the next 10 days for Black Friday, they're doing the special promotion. You can learn more about it on the site. You save $1,000 off of the cube. You save $2,000 off the pyramid. And that's all available until November 28th over the next 10 days. So make sure to go to thelightsystems.com. There's a link in the description below this video, thelightsystems.com. Learn about the promotions that are going on, how you can take advantage of it over the next 10 days, and make sure to do it before November 28th so you could take advantage of the awesome offers that they're really offering to everybody around the world. So check that out. Again, that is thelightsystems.com and tlsmarketplace.shop to get your supercharged bracelets, your supercharged medallions, and of course, your liver cleanse, and so much more. Last but not least, we have some very big news about the major event happening, Becoming Superhuman, the Transformation 3-day event. A lot of you asked, it's time to deliver. I want to deliver everything that you guys asked if I can. And many of you have asked, is there going to be a live stream? So the answer is yes. It's less than $200. It's about half the price of what it was last time. So it's about $197. And that is happening in less than 60 days. So go to my website, jasonshirka.com. Make sure to learn more about that event. If you can't make it in person, tune in on the live stream wherever you are around the world. It's open to absolutely everybody. So make sure to tune in, get your live stream ticket, and do it as soon as possible before ticket prices increase. Again, that's less than $200. 3 days of transformation. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Get your live stream tickets on my website, jasonshirka.com/superhuman. With that, we're going to dive right in. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Instagram. Join me on Telegram. Everything is linked in the description below. So with that, we're going to dive in to my YouTube family. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Welcome back. Welcome to this incredible live stream. As usual, I always ask, where are you tuning in from? What city, what state, what country, what town, what village, what planet, if you want to get fancy, where are you tuning in from? And the reason why I ask that is because I want to show how far and wide we all are all around the world. And we really are all around the world. So I see some people writing already. We got Daniel Toomer in Auburn, Maine. Thank you very much for tuning in, Daniel. We got Jessica in Seattle, Washington, Patricia in Texas, Spiritual Journey in Toronto. We got Sophie in France, Ryan in Connecticut, Carmel in Canada. We got Arizona in the house, Jamaica, Maine, Massachusetts, United Kingdom, New York. We got California. We got Florida, where I am now from, because that's where I live. We got Michigan. We got France. We got a lot of different countries all around the world. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in, no matter where you are around the world. It's different time zones, absolutely everywhere. And I just want to say thank you for the love and support, for being a part of my channel, being subscribed to my YouTube channel, and helping me bring awareness to the entire world. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to take a sip of my water. We're going to have a good time. So tonight, we're diving into one of the most important topics of our time, something that governments, central banks, global institutions, all of the above are pushing quietly but aggressively behind the scenes. And those things are called CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Most people think, oh, it's just digital money. It's convenient, it's fast, it's no big deal. And that would be true if we didn't have psychopaths in power, but we do. And because of that, that's not what's actually happening here. The video I'm about to show you, and stay tuned for this because it's incredible. The video I'm about to show you is not science fiction. It's a warning. It's not just a message either. It is a warning. The video you're about to see was put out by a company, and you can look this up because some people challenged it and said there's no way. It was put out by a company named Palantir, which it was a series of ads. In this case, I'm going to show you one that were widely described as dystopian in their critique of central bank digital currency, or CBDCs for short, and of course the digital identity programs. The ad that I'm about to show you that they put out for the entire world frames the development of CBDCs as, and I quote, a moment of reckoning for the West, and warned that such currencies could enable government to track and control citizens' financial transactions and behavior in, quite honestly, insane ways. So I'm going to show you that video. And I know some of you may be asking, well, if Palantir is the one that's doing it, why would they put a video out about this? So I'm going to explain that in just a moment. But first and foremost, you got to watch this video because it's really alarming. And I'm not sharing this to induce fear or bring fear. I'm sharing this to raise awareness, because when we are aware, we foil the plans and the agendas that are unfolding. So please watch this. It's about 2 minutes and it's insane.
Good morning, citizens. Your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day. Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your families safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Sorry for the language, but this is the ad.
Yep, you got the flu. Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Oh, hell nah, I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
guys please let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Fuck you! Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility? Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
Do you know how insane what you just saw is? And it's not a science fiction movie. This is very real. This is what CBDCs have the potential to do. You're giving away your autonomy. And we'll explain solutions and whatnot in just a moment. The solution is not war and it's not violence. It's awareness to an extent, but we'll speak about that shortly. What I want to do is explain why would Palantir put this out if they're kind of the ones behind it, or at least co-conspirators behind it. And interestingly enough, the company's co-founder holds an anti-authoritarian stance. The co-founder, his name is Joe Lonsdale, if I'm not mistaken, has vocally opposed a centralized digital dollar, arguing from, again, an anti-authoritarian perspective, which I agree with, by the way, that it's a threat to economic and political freedom, and it is. The video shows a future, the video you just watched shows a future where cash no longer exists. Look at the world around you. Where every single person relies on a centralized digital wallet connected directly to the government or the central bank. Every payment, every donation, every purchase, every movement you take, all of it is tracked, monitored, approved, or denied by one single system. At first glance, it looks like a good thing. It looks modern, it's efficient, it's clean. Look what they did in 2020 with the whole thing of people getting sick, right? They said, do it for your neighbor, do your part. They made it sound good, and they brought forth less freedoms. They stripped people of their freedoms. And again, none of this is intended to induce fear. It's intended to raise awareness. So again, at first glance, it looks modern, it looks efficient, it looks clean. People tapping their phones for everything, food, transport, healthcare, entertainment. But then you notice the part that they don't talk about. Number one, if you saw that video just now, a man tries to make a purchase, denied. Not because he doesn't have money, but because his digital social credit score, his behavior score is too low. Another person tries to travel, blocked. Not because they don't have money, because they exceeded their carbon allowance. Someone else shares something online the system doesn't like, something I do all the time, and suddenly their spending limit is restricted. This is what a CBDC world looks like when the mask comes off. And that's why I'm so passionate about speaking about it. And the fact that the co-founder of the company, Palantir, is sharing such a video is not a joke. It's not just a message, it's a warning. One that I believe we should take very seriously before it's too late. That's why, by the way, on a side note, I support investing in metals like silver and gold. I do that because it's taking you away from the digital dollar and giving you something that's of value and also very real that no central authority that is run by psychopaths can control. And I'll always put the psychopath thing in there because it's true. So, by the way, on the topic of silver and gold, I didn't put a link here, but I will put a link in the description below this video after the live is done. If you do want to look into investing in silver and gold, I do so with Kirk Elliott. I'll give you a link so you could do that, and he'll take amazing care of you. But the reason why that's so important is because of what's being shared right now. So let's start with, number one, what we can do about it. But before starting with what we can do about it, I want to start with what CBDCs really are. So I want to simplify it. A CBDC, a central bank digital currency, is not Bitcoin. It's not decentralized. It's not private. It's not freedom. A CBDC is programmable digital currency controlled entirely by the central bank. I'll say that again. A CBDC is programmable digital currency controlled entirely by the central bank. Right now, for all of you, your bank account is technically held by a commercial bank. Could be Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, TD Bank, whatever it may be. With CBDCs, that changes. Your wallet connects directly to the Federal Reserve or whatever central bank runs your country. In the United States, it would be the Federal Reserve. That means, in theory, this is what they can do. Number one, see every transaction. Number two, track your spending patterns. Number three, block you from buying certain items. Number four, limit where you can spend. Number five, freeze your account instantly or make your money expire if you don't use it fast enough. You heard that whole thing about hoarding. This isn't speculation. I want to make that clear. This is something that's being spoken about. And that's why I said they're doing it quietly, but aggressively. Central banks openly speak about programmable money, targeted spending, and conditional payments. And I'm quoting this: programmable money, targeted spending, and conditional payments in their own documents. They put it out for the world to see. This technology is designed for control, not freedom. But they, of course, frame it as it's convenient, right? It's fun, it's efficient, it's clean, it's easy. Yeah, but it takes away your freedom. So what do you want? The question is, how does this become a tool in reality for total control? And here's where the dystopian part becomes a whole lot more real. Once money is programmable, it can enforce anything. Just imagine this. You want to buy meat, but your carbon score is too high this month. Purchase denied. You want to fill your car with gas, but the system says you've traveled too much this week. Purchase denied. You post something online criticizing the government. Suddenly your ability to send money is under review. You attend a peaceful protest. Your wallet is frozen for 48 hours for security. This isn't paranoia. I want to make that clear. This is not paranoia. This is real. This is the explicit capability of programmable digital currency. Money becomes a tool of social engineering, and the message behind the video is clear. This is basically what it says. Behave the way the system wants or lose access to your life. Behave the way the system wants or lose access to your life. That's not freedom. That's called digital authoritarianism. And here's the psychological trick that they play. They won't introduce CBDCs with force. Look what they're doing now. They're not forcing you to use it. They're introducing them with marketing. It's easy. It's efficient. Cash is unsafe, right? These are things they say. Cash is unsafe. CBDCs prevent crime. CBDCs reduce fraud. CBDCs help the unbanked people. CBDCs make life easier. They show chaos on one side and digital order on the other. They use fear to get your consent because the truth is simple. To stop bad people, they have to monitor everyone. To target bad behavior, they have to regulate it. To prevent fraud, they need to access every detail of your financial life. And once people get used to that convenience, the control becomes permanent. So before I go into that, I just want to really summarize what you're looking at here because it's so important. It's the same thing of what happened in 2020. We're doing this, and I'm not going to say what it is for obvious reasons, but we're doing this in order to help you. We're doing this to keep your children safe. We're doing this to keep your grandma and grandpa alive. No, you're not. You're doing it because you're taking our freedom away, and that's exactly what's going on. So here's what you have to know about CBDCs, digital IDs, social credit scores, things like that. The video also makes something else very clear, by the way. This isn't just about money. CBDCs are part of a bigger system that connects to digital ID, social credit scores, health passports. We're seeing that right now in the United Kingdom. Carbon tracking, location data, biometric verification. We're seeing that with passports. We're seeing that with your iPhone. We're seeing that with your passport be a part of your Apple Wallet. This is all happening right now. And remember I said they're going to do it through marketing? Look what they're doing with the Apple Wallet and the whole passport thing. Look how easy it is. You're not going to need your passport anymore. Just have your phone. Everything's great. That's called marketing. They're making it convenient. They're locking you into a system so you get to a point where it becomes permanent and you can't get out. All of those things tied together, all feeding one unified profile, not the unified that I run, unified in a negative way, all determining what you're allowed and not allowed to do. If your digital ID is required to access your CBDC wallet and your social credit score determines your usage and your carbon footprint limits your purchases, then your entire life becomes one giant permission slip. We're going back to kindergarten. Who issues that permission? Not you, not your community, not your family. A centralized digital authority. One push of a button and your digital existence disappears. So the question is, why do they need people to comply willingly? And do they need people to comply willingly? And here's the part that most people don't understand. They need all of us. They need you. They need me. They need us to accept this system. They need you to adopt it voluntarily. And they need to do that because they can't force it upon you. So they're going to do it in certain phases. They'll roll it out slowly. Phase one, it's just a pilot program. By the way, Apple with their digital wallet, they're in their pilot program now. They released it to individuals in 12 states in the United States of America. It's the pilot program and then it grows. Phase two, it's open to everybody, but it's optional. Phase three, it's more convenient than your old bank. Phase four, this is where it starts getting serious. It helps fight crime and terrorism. Right? We're doing it to help you. Phase five, it's required for certain services. Phase six, it's mandatory. And by the time people realize what it actually is, the old system, the cash system, it's gone. There's no exit. There's no alternative. There's no privacy. And that's why videos like the one we're talking about tonight are so powerful, because they're not just fictional warnings. They're previews. They're reminders. And they're asking one question. Is this the future you consent to? So I'm going to ask you, is this the future you consent to? And if not, are you willing to share this video, raise awareness, and let people know about those phases? It's just a pilot program. It's optional. It's more convenient than your old bank. It helps fight crime and terrorism. It's required for certain services, all the way to it's mandatory. By that time, there will be no more cash. There will be no more current system, and everybody will be forced to do it. So is this the future you consent to? And here is the message of empowerment. And I want to be clear, I'm not sharing this, and I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. I am not sharing this to create fear. Fear feeds the same system that wants control. Awareness breaks it. I'm not saying just love your way through it. I'm saying take action. But take action in a way that raises awareness, raises knowledge, sheds light and information on what's truly going on. Fear feeds the system that wants control, and awareness breaks it. Remember that. Because when you understand their agenda, you have the free will to choose a different path. And here are some of the things that you can do. Number one, stay informed on these topics. Number two, talk about CBDCs. Share this video. Number three, resist the push for a cashless society. And I'll do you one better, because what you resist persists. So instead of resisting, just don't give in. Don't even give it attention. Don't even give it acknowledgement. Talk about it, raise awareness, and move forward on a current and better system. Build community economies where you guys are self-sufficient all around the world. Stop waiting for the savior, because the savior is usually the opposite in disguise. And what ends up happening is very simple. Total control over absolutely everything. You can also strengthen local exchange. Buy from your local farmers. Take care of people in your community and let them take care of you. And invest in tools that support freedom, not control. On the topic of investment, invest in silver, invest in gold. Do it with Kirk Elliott. I'll put a link in the description below this video if you want to learn more about that. And it doesn't matter how much or how little you have, you can do it. And the people that listened to me saying that 2 years ago have now made 300% return on their investment. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm a friend. I'm your friend. I'm not your leader, and you're not my follower. You're not my subscriber either. We are in this together. We are building a community, and we are raising awareness all around the world. That's why I share the things that I do or my family does. Because if I do it, you better bet your ass that I'm going to tell you I think you should do it too. I'm never going to tell you to do something I don't do myself. Above all, do not fall for the idea that this dystopian future is inevitable. It's not. In case you forgot, we, all of us are powerful. We are conscious. We are creative. We are capable. We can choose a timeline, a reality where technology serves humanity, not enslaves it. So on that topic, I want to give some extra closing words over here because of how important all of this is when it comes to understanding really what the world is heading into right now. I'm going to talk to all of you in a very blanket and umbrella way because we're all going through the same thing in different ways. I get asked the question all the time, Jason, how do you deal with doing all the work that you do and not getting upset with what's going on in the world? And I'll tell you, I'm not upset. I'm truly in one of the happiest places of my life. And it's crazy because, I mean, look around me, right? Look around you. How can we all have things going on? The biggest thing for me was my father passed away. He passed away while I was holding him. It was a very, very traumatic situation. But every single situation, obstacle, challenge, hardship that we deal with in our lives, we have a choice. And that choice is how do we choose to respond to it, not react, because reacting takes that same energy and recycles it. How do we respond? How do we transmute the energy from ugly into beauty, from anger into joy, from sadness into happiness, from chaos into stillness? And the answer is you are in control of that. So you can look around you and see a really ugly world, but I don't. Even with what I'm talking about today, I don't. I see the most beautiful world. And I mean this so much from my heart. I see the most beautiful world we've ever lived in. A world where the sun rises every morning and sets every night. Even if you die, that keeps happening. A world of perfection. A world where the distance between Earth to the moon, Earth to the sun, and the exact diameter of the moon versus the diameter of Earth and the diameter of the sun is so perfect that it creates a perfect eclipse. This is not by accident. This is not random. And if that's happened for millions and billions of years, if not eternity, God knows how long, this existence actually existed, and by laws of nature and science, to exist means it must have always existed, which means there was no beginning. So if that's true, who are we to be stressed over a small little blip in a period of time of something that's happening? It's not happening to you. It's happening for you so you can get up off your ass, and I'm just going to speak like this because I mean it. Get up off your ass and take action. Make this world a better place. This work that I do, I don't have to do. I could go and travel the world and enjoy for the rest of my life. But what life is that worth living if you're enjoying while everybody else is suffering? And that's why I do this work. That's why I bust my ass every single day. That's why I sit in this chair for over 12 hours a day. It happens to be a massage chair because it needs to move some energy in my body too. That's why I sit around this technology all the time, to enhance my energy to do this work better. And I ask you all to do the same in your own way. You don't need a big YouTube channel. You don't need a big Instagram profile. You don't need a massive newsletter. You already have what you need: a heart, a brain, and a mouth to speak. And if you balance those three, you will be the most powerful force humanity has ever seen. That's all we have to do. Align our heart, our brain, and our mouth. We might want to throw the gut in there too because it's so connected. But that's a topic for a different day. Align with a beautiful world. Choose to see the beauty in this world. And I'll tell you, the past year and a half, I've had so many times where I could have allowed things to ruin my day or ruin my week. And I can't sit here and tell you that that didn't happen in the past, but now we're in a whole different place. And it's not because the things in my life changed, it's because I changed. It's because I decided to purify myself. I decided to clean myself, and I'm sharing this so you could do the same. Clean your thoughts, clean your words, clean your speech, clean your behavior, clean your patterns, clean your traumas. That's why I do things like the liver cleanse that I showed you in the beginning of this. Because when you purify the body, which is the base of absolutely everything else, it allows you to access higher realms in your own reality. And I'm telling you, I'm a living testimony to myself for that. Because I have every reason, so many reasons to be upset, right? I went through some not great stuff, and I'm sure many of you have as well. But I'll say it straight, who cares? Are you alive? Are you breathing? Is your heart beating? Did you eat this morning? Did you sleep last night? Are you going to sleep tonight on a bed? You have everything you need. And when you remember what you have, instead of what you want or what you wish you had, focusing on what you wish you had will only create more of that wishing of what you had. Being grateful for what you have changes absolutely everything when it comes to your life. And I'm telling you that from an empowered place because I see it. I see it, I experience it, and I live it every single day. You are all creators of your reality. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And one last, just food for thought, something I want to put out there for anybody that's dealing with a hardship. You will always have obstacles in your life, and that's a beautiful thing because those obstacles make you stronger. You see, here's what the people in your lives that try to hurt you or try to bring you down or whatever it may be don't quite understand. The more you do that, the more they do that, I should say, to you, the more fuel you have to go a whole lot higher. And the beautiful analogy, and it's not mine, but the beautiful analogy that I always like resorting to is the analogy of the eagle and the crow. The eagle is a very powerful bird. But when the crow, which is much smaller than the eagle, when the crow comes and tries to hurt the eagle or bite the eagle or attack the eagle can destroy it, but it doesn't. What it does instead of fighting back is it rises. It flies higher than the crow could ever do on its own. It flies to an altitude where the crow cannot handle, it can't breathe at that altitude. And what happens? Without the eagle lifting a finger to hurt the crow, it flies high enough and the crow simply falls. And that's my message to all of you today. Don't resist. Don't fight the crow. Just be the eagle. Keep flying higher and higher and higher. Some people think revenge is the best thing you can do to hurt somebody. No, success is the best thing you can do, not to hurt somebody, but to make this world a better place. Because if your focus is ever on how can I hurt this person? How can I take them down because they did X, Y, or Z? You are in the wrong frequency, my friend. And you are in self-destruction mode. That goes for all the psychopaths in our world today. The leaders, the politicians, whatever it may be. They are the crows. You are the eagle, not the other way around. Don't fight them. Fly so high that they simply cannot hold on. And that's all you need to do. And when you do that, it channels your energy from a place of war to a place of so much peace and presence and stillness and beauty that not only nothing can touch you, but everything that you touch turns to gold. Everything that you touch turns to love. Everything that you touch turns to greatness. So with that, I ask you to share this video far and wide. Share it with everybody you know because this is an important topic. I'll finish up on exactly how I started. I am on day 1 of my liver cleanse. This is it. You can get it at the TLS Marketplace. at tlsmarketplace.shop. Make sure to use the link in the description below. Go get it over there. Get your liver cleanse if you haven't gotten it already. And even if you're not doing it at the same time with me, do it at some point. It's about $100. It will change your life in a span of 6 days. In addition to that, on the shop, make sure to go to tlsmarketplace.shop to get these bad boys and the medallions. They're incredible. They're supercharged. They're not just regular stones. They're not just regular jewelry. They help increase your mitochondrial activity. They help increase your cellular activity. They help do incredible things when it comes to raising your consciousness, raising your awareness, and raising your energy levels. And that's how you live a healthy life. And these are also less than $100. So get them. tlsmarketplace.shop. Get your bracelets, get your medallions, check out the website. It's beautiful. In addition to that, and last but not least, make sure to go to thelightsystems.com because they're running an incredible promo. And on that topic, it's actually very funny. It's something that I want to show you guys because this was probably the greatest ad I've ever seen. I think it's very funny. I think it's very creative. The Light System on Instagram just posted this today, and it's hilarious. I'm going to show you guys. And I saw it, and I'm like, what are they doing? Like, what are they talking about? So I look at this thing, and it says, we want to apologize to everyone who already bought TLS technology because we may have lied to you. This is what they're saying. It's hilarious. It's true that TLS helps raise energy, mood, clarity, and overall well-being. It's also true people report better sleep, less stress, and feeling more aligned. And that centers around the world are transforming lives every single day. But what's the lie then? The price. We thought the price couldn't be lower, but apparently it can. For the first time ever, TLS is doing a Black Friday sale, $1,000 off the Light System Cube right here, and $2,000 off the Light System Pyramid right here, plus free shipping, and of course they included and insane demand as always. This offer ends on November 28th. Don't miss out. Learn more at thelightsystems.com. I mean, look at this. It's a work of art in my opinion because it's like, it's incredible. They started with this. I just think there's a lot that we can learn when it comes to marketing from that post right there. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, make sure to take advantage of it. Go to thelightsystems.com. I'm going to show you right over here, thelightsystems.com. There's a link in the description below and pinned in the live chat above. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. You'll see the sale over here, Black Friday sale. You can book a call right over here. Make sure to book a call, ask your questions, take advantage of what they're doing over here with the bigger systems as well. And a little birdie told me a massive research study is coming out in the very, very near future that shows some incredible things. So make sure to stay tuned. A big interview is coming out in the very near future as well. Make sure to stay tuned. I will share everything with all of you. And of course, make sure to get your tickets to the live stream of the transformation. If you can't be there in person, go to my website, linked in the description below, jasonshirka.com. It's going to take you to a website that looks like this right here. You can do live stream tickets, in-person tickets. You can learn more. And of course, your live stream tickets will take you right to Unified TV. Get your live stream tickets right over here. $197, 3 days, unlimited potential, all 6 speakers, an unforgettable transformation. It's an incredible offer. Take advantage of it before ticket prices increase for the live stream. jasonshirka.com/superhuman is where you can learn more. Get your live stream tickets. And of course, I will see you all soon. Thank you all very much. God bless you all. Have a beautiful and blessed Tuesday, and I will see you all soon. Thank you.